Since, as I had said, you are so good at valuations, let's start with the Nifty. We've had a record high all through December, and of course, a bit of a profit taking now. How do you see the Nifty and the overall valuation space of the Indian markets in relation to its global peers? Are we overvalued? Are we in the right zone? What do you feel when you see Nifty on a daily basis? Do you have a feeling of quiet comfort, or is it getting edgy at current levels?
Sure, good question, Shailendra. And when we look at the Nifty and let's say specifically the Nifty 50, what we are really looking at is large cap valuations. Internally, Shailendra, we run a model which looks at Nifty valuations relative to its past history. This is on price to earnings, price to book, as well as dividend yield. And then we also run a cross asset comparison, which is to say, what does the 10-year bond yield look like compared to the attractiveness of the Nifty 50, where we essentially look at the earnings yield. And earnings yield is nothing but 100 divided by the forward PE multiple of the Nifty. Now, that is the model that we use, all these four factors together to give us an idea of where we stand in the valuation cycle. I would say when we look at all these parameters put together, that we are in the positive zone but closer to neutral. If our asset allocation model can throw up an allocation anywhere between 30 to 90% to equities, it's currently pointing just slightly above 50% equities based on Nifty 50 valuations. So if you ask me about valuation comfort in the market, I would say neutral to slightly positive as far as the large caps are concerned. However, where our discomfort, and that's the word I would use as regards valuations, is really to do with the mid caps and small caps, because over there the valuations are actually closer to expensive rather than being in the fair value zone.
Okay, let me just take this argument a little forward. Vetri, we have somewhere like, let's just say 21,600 on the Nifty. Would you just guess the level on the Nifty if all goes well by December 2024?
Shailendra, I always say that I'm not in the business of forecasting. We are in the business of managing the money with us,
Okay.
positioning it in where we think the best companies can deliver outcomes. So, forecasting the Nifty outlook 1 year down the road is, to my mind, not integral to our role as being fund managers. We don't have a forecast. We don't work with forecasts of the Nifty.